Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. I am turning on my Do Not Disturb. Usually I have it on, but you know how it goes. So, yeah, let's go ahead and talk for a second. This particular reading, I'm titling it A Little Bit of Everything. The reason is because the deck that I'm using is a questions deck. And I love this deck. It's the So deck. And what this is usually used for is for like breaking the ice and stuff at a party or a get together, and you get to ask questions from the cards. Now, as for this reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now, we'll go ahead and get into this. So, first question. What's one sign that you would probably stay friends with someone for life? So what's one sign that you would probably stay friends with someone for life? So clarifying this, what came out was the Seven of Wands and the Father of Coins. These two cards came out. So what this is telling me, for those this is resonating with, is that you would more than likely stay friends for life with someone that does not have to ask you for anything. Someone who's self-sufficient, that's independent, and doesn't depend on you for anything. And also someone who treats their inner circle well, meaning that you pay attention to how people treat their friends and their family that are close to them. And if they treat them well, then that is a good sign for you. With the Seven of Wands, and Coins is earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the Seven of Wands, that is someone who stands their ground. They say what they say what they mean, and mean what they say. So that's the type of person that you could see yourself being friends for life with. Someone who keeps it real. Someone who owns what they say. And someone who's really, especially with the Seven of Wands, someone who's really unapologetic about what they say, because this particular person, when they say something, is grounded in, I heard humbleness. I wasn't expecting that word, but I heard humbleness, honesty, but also not morality, even though that's in my head, but there's another word that I'm looking for, where basically someone has the high ground. Their point of view is just. Their point of view is just. A person with these qualities, with the Seven of Wands and the King of Coins, or Father of Coins, this is someone that you could be friends for life with. And also could be I was about to say an air sign, strangely. But could be an earth sign or a fire sign. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The second card that came out is blank. And this is one where you have the option to fill in your own question. I went ahead and left it and decided to clarify it, and the Mother of Coins came out. So with the Mother of Coins, if you notice, there's honey right there. She's in a beekeeper's outfit. And I also feel like people swarm around her. Now, for one question that I heard in my head with that was, what does it take to be successful? And the answer is creating something that someone wants or someone needs. If you can do that, you will be successful. If you can make the honey, you will be successful. But also something saying to me, keep in mind with the honey, you have to be mindful of the bees that swarm around it, which is why you have the beekeeper's outfit to keep you insulated and separated from the bees, because you don't want to get stung while they're trying to manage the honey. So yeah, also I just heard Queen Bee in my head. Somebody might be a Beyonce fan or a Lil Kim fan. Also, this is Earth energy. Beyonce is a Virgo. So yeah. Okay, so third question that came out. It is, if every human came with a warning label, what would yours say? If every human came with a warning label, what would yours say? And we have the 10 of Cups, which I thought this was the 10 of Coins at one point in another reading, but it's 10 of Cups. And then we have the 2 of Wands. So we have water energy and fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Two of Wands, usually twos are about choices, but also about distance, long-term planning. With the Ten of Cups, this is about family. For some of you, your warning label is somebody doesn't want a family right now, or someone may not want a family at all. But I feel it's more like not right now. For others of you, your warning label might be that you are not close to your family. You keep your distance from your family. And again, for some people, that could be something where they may view that as a negative. Like, why aren't you close with your family? But, you know, nobody knows anyone's story. Only you know your story. But that is, those are two things that might be considered your warning label as well. Also, another thing that I'm getting from this is your, I guess you could say your dreams or your, how can I put this? Okay, I just heard it in my head. The warning label is you don't consider family a priority. Again, obviously that's not going to be for everyone. But that for some of you, the warning label is you don't consider family a priority. So yeah, you somebody is focused on their goals and their dreams. It's sort of like they'll do the family thing later on, but it's not a priority right now. All right, and then other question. What would your 10-year-old self think of your present self? So for this, we have the Daughter of Swords and we have the Son of Swords, and it's knives in this deck. So with this, these two, it's very adventurous energy, very inquisitive energy. Also, not afraid to take a chance energy. I think for some of you, you were taking a chance to reach a certain level. I still feel like you're on your way. And this is both air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But, King of Wands, Father of Wands, energy. This is the goal, or this is what you're eventually stepping into, is what I feel. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also, for some of you, this could be a father energy as well, where like a father's opinion, someone's father's opinion is a big deal. Also, there may be something about, because with this air energy is all over the place, maybe someone's father or either a grandfather, whatever, somebody who's like a father figure, wanted someone to be a little bit more focused. And going back to what would the 10-year-old self think of your present self, I feel like when you were younger, your father wanted you to be more focused. And that's one thing you're thinking about. Some of you may feel like you haven't quite hit that milestone yet, which is why your father might be on your mind lately, especially during this Venus retrograde, and we're going into Mercury retrograde. This is the time where people will start thinking about the past and stuff will start revisiting again. So again, especially if your father's no longer here, they may be on your mind a lot, and things they used to say about you, giving life advice and stuff to you, that might be in the corners of your mind. Like, did I live up to my father's expectations? And your father might have been a fire sign. All right. And then finally, we have, how well would you get along with someone exactly like you? How well would you get along with someone exactly like you? And then the Daughter of Wands came out reversed. So not well. And some of you might be dealing with that. You might be in an environment where someone has similar personality traits to you. And especially with this Daughter of Wands, this is fire energy, so it's passionate. So if you are dealing with that, both of you are passionate people, and then it becomes a competition of ideas and getting your opinion out, being able to express yourself. Maybe one wants to express themselves before the other. But it definitely, with the Daughter of Wands reverse, you're butting heads. So one thing that you might want to consider is switching up your energy. Instead of being in Daughter of Wands energy, maybe you want to be in daughter of swords energy, or daughter of cups or baskets, whatever, for this deck energy. That is an option. Also, if with this particular one, because pages can be travel cards. So if you notice she has a suitcase, if you're dealing with someone similar to you, maybe you need to know when to take a break. And not saying that you need to go on vacation. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is knowing when to step away. Or let someone just have their say for that one time. It's like, okay, whatever type of energy. So you can have that too. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. This came out in the money reading. Five of Cups did. I haven't checked what's under it. Under the Five of Cups is the Magician. So this goes back to what I was talking about before, making the magic happen. Gemini, Virgo energy with the Magician. And then under Magician, you have the World. Learning something, completing a cycle, recognition, travel, many other things. Fixed energy, but Saturn energy at the same time, which is kind of interesting because under the World is the Devil. So there's something that was being left behind, or that is being left behind. Especially with Saturn energy, a Capricorn could be involved because, again, World card is Saturn energy and the Devil is Capricorn energy, which is ruled by Saturn. So, yeah. And then the Moon with dancing. I don't know why. I feel like for some of you, you may be a little bit more carefree, even though you'll be in deep thought. A lot of people will be in deep thought during the Pisces full moon, but I also feel some people will be very carefree. Like, it's almost, you know how they say dance as if no one's watching, sing as if no one's listening type energy? I feel like there's going to be some of that energy going on at the end of the month. I really, really do. So, yeah, I told you a little bit of everything in here. I like doing this deck because it's really fun to see what comes out. All right, so that is your message. Until next time, be blessed.